If you would have told me as a junior in high school, I'd end up on a full ride scholarship in Ypsilanti, Michigan, playing football, I would have told you you're nuts. But
Yeah.
that's how life works. It takes you in crazy directions, and I'm super stoked to be here. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got to the college football party and recruiting thing a little late. I would say I only started kicking my junior year of high school. Um, So I knew out of high school there probably wasn't going to be a scholarship waiting for me, but just the opportunity to go and play at a high FBS level was the goal. And Eastern gave me the opportunity to do that. And then I was lucky enough to win the job, have the opportunity to win the job as a freshman, and then keep that rolling for all 4 years here. So just definitely beyond blessed with the opportunity. That's all you can really ask for in life, I think, is the opportunity to succeed and go out there and do your best. Blessed to have the opportunity to do it in the first place, because I think everybody coming out of high school, especially as a specialist, a lot of guys aren't getting put on scholarship right out of high school. So the big dream there is to get that day and get put on. So it's nice to see that the hard work paid off for sure, but it's also just one piece of the puzzle. Nothing really changes on my end. I'm still going to go out and try and make every kick and do my best each game for sure. No, it wasn't anything crazy like that. We had a team meeting yesterday. After the team meeting, he called me down one-on-one, him, myself, and our special teams coordinator. Asked what the specialists were sort of planning on doing now that the season was pushed. So I'm like telling him, he's like, to be honest, I really don't care. We're putting you on full ride. So it was a nice subtle, because I'm not in it for the fireworks and jumping out of an airplane presentation. I think he knew that it's there's a bigger picture to it for me than the presentation stuff, if you get what I'm saying there. I FaceTimed him right away when I got in the parking lot. It's definitely something we'd been chatting about for a little bit of time. So I think they were both super ecstatic. My dad too, because he's always the one that would roll with me to the field. My mom has always been a huge supporter too. Like, she's always for getting up and going on Saturdays, and they make the trip out here. Whether it's here, it's West Lafayette, like they're there and they're 100% behind me. So it was rewarding for me, but I think it was also pretty rewarding for them, just because they've been with me the whole ride. It's not a one person show here for sure. Yeah, I mean, just always staying ready. I think myself and the specialist group as a whole, we worked really hard over the quarantine break when we were all in town and when we were all back home. Had the opportunity to kick with some NFL guys up here in Michigan while I was here, and then some other big college guys, and same thing when I go down to Ohio to kick with some guys. So it's just building connections over the past 2 years, and then being able to go and work out, compete with those guys helps stay ready. Because I think this is the best our specialist group has looked in the first 2 weeks of camp since I've been here. And I just think because we all have that same hardworking mindset that we want to be great. I mean, it's been nothing short of phenomenal for sure. I think I've loved every second of it from week 2 against Purdue, starting everything off. That was probably one of the best games and weekends of my life there athletically. And then really enjoyed San Diego State that next 2 weeks, I think. Hit a career long there. Didn't have any opportunity in high school to hit anything from 50 plus, and was lucky enough to have the chance to hit one there and drain that. But I mean, so I like to tell people when they ask, is like, this is a once in a lifetime type of deal. Like, I'm only going to be going through college football once. So I'm just trying to soak it all in. Believe it or not, the bowl games, even though we lost both, I don't think I've ever felt a connection to teammates after those games as much as I did there. Like, and after both of those, we were in, and I'm not a huge crier, and I was in tears after those games just with the bond I was able to make. So I think overall, like, the kicks are cool, hitting game winners are cool. But the connections I've made here with my guys is for sure something I'll never forget.